Hello everyone. So this evening I am going to be sharing with you a recipe for my quick chili. So what we're going to start with is some ground turkey. You can use beef, ground chicken, or no meat at all if you would like to do vegetarian. Paprika, black pepper, salt, chili powder, cumin, cayenne pepper, 8 ounces, I do believe it's 8 ounces, yep, 8 ounces of tomato sauce, kidney beans. A lot of people would swear that it's a sin to put kidney beans in chili. I don't lose sleep over it. I think it's fine. And stewed tomatoes, garlic powder, and an onion. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown the turkey. I'm also going to chop up the onion and kind of like cook that all together until the onion becomes translucent, and then I'm going to season. And down here I have the cutest little helper ever. That's very, very important. The cuter your helper, the better your food will taste. I promise you this. Honestly, I normally just eyeball it as I season, but I know that there is about 6 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 1 tablespoon garlic powder. That can definitely be reduced. I like a lot of garlic. Probably about maybe 2 teaspoons of paprika, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne. And I am going to try adding just a little bit of crushed red pepper. I've never tried that before. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. And then salt and pepper to taste. So, yeah, you can just kind of play with those amounts and see what works for you. But definitely I would recommend using all of those powders. I mean, you don't have to use the garlic. If you have fresh garlic, by all means, use that. I do have that, but I feel like it's just so much faster to do it this way. So, yeah. And if you don't have one of these chopper things for your onion, I highly recommend it. It makes it so much easier. You just quarter the onion, put it in there, and it chops it in seconds. I love this thing. I don't know exactly what it's called or exactly what brand, but my father-in-law got it for me for Christmas. I use it all the time for so many different things. And yeah, I'm sure there's lots of places that sell stuff that's similar. So yeah, go out and get one if you don't have one of these. After most of the onions are no longer opaque, I mean, it's okay if a few are, you can go ahead and add your seasonings. And as I mentioned, salt and pepper to taste, but do not be shy with them. You will need quite a bit, at least in my opinion. So, I mean, do it as you go along. There's no set amount, but I guarantee you, if you just add a pinch of salt, this will not turn out very good. Next, we're going to add our canned goods, so the tomato sauce, the whole can. I don't drain them, I just dump the whole can of beans. And there, it's so hard to do this with one hand, y'all. And the stewed tomatoes. Take the cap off, or the top off. Then I add about a can of water. You can do it kind of slowly. Just stir it all together. And see what we have. Take the rest. Stir it. And just let it go on, say, about medium-high for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. You can see it just bubbling along, and I should also mention that you could easily get away with cooking this for just about half an hour, and it would be absolutely fine. From start to finish, including all the prep and whatnot, this should only take about an hour to do. You basically just want to cook it until it gets pretty thick, and it's not super, like, you can't really see, super liquidy, like to the point where it's like a soup. You definitely want to do to where it's more like I can't think of the word, maybe a little bit more congealed, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that's a good word. That's not a very appetizing word. But, yeah, I mean, this is such a versatile recipe. You can do so many things with it. Like I said, the chili powder, I normally put like between 4 and 6 tablespoons. You kind of just eyeball everything else based off of what you like and how much of everything that you like. You can double the meat, you can double the canned, the stuff in the cans to make even more. I mean, what can I say? This is a very budget-friendly, very easy recipe. Growing up, we always cooked chili all day, and it always turned out so good. I will not lie, this is a lot better the next day because it really gives the flavors some time to marry together, but it's still delicious after only, you know, the hour that it takes to do everything. So, something I'd highly recommend. And also, I want to apologize for how shaky all of this is. I have kids at my feet, and I'm trying to film with my phone and cook everything with one hand. So I apologize if it's really shaky and it makes you dizzy, but I'm still learning. Here we are. It is about 40-ish, 45 minutes since I started cooking it. And one big thing that I should probably mention, I started it off on a higher temperature and I slowly decreased it. If you cooked it on medium-high the whole time, it would burn to the bottom, and that would not be good. You do not want that. So as you stir it, just kind of like watch to see how thick it gets, and then gauge your temperature based off of that. So yeah, it is almost ready. It is still cooking, even though I've turned off the stovetop. So I'm going to let that sit just for a little bit, and then we like to serve ours over tortilla chips. I am not supposed to be eating dairy, but when I could, I would put cheese on top. It was delicious. My son loves it. I love it. My husband likes it. It's just an all-around big hit. So I know a lot of people like to eat theirs with cornbread, tortillas, Fritos. It really does not matter. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. Talk to you guys later. Bye.